A busy night downtown means the same for local law enforcement. It's not just the holiday that has officers out in droves.
Live at 10 starts now with breaking news.
Right now, one person is dead, another injured after a shooting at a Southern California mall. Authorities responded to the Oaks Mall in Thousand Oaks for reports of gunshots. New at 10, a tribute to a vibrant teenager 1 year after she was killed in a tragic car crash. All right, Brandon, thank you. Ice caused quite the sight and even some damage in several parts of our viewing area last night. That same ice responsible for bringing down a number of branches, even entire trees. These photos coming from Patty Shinstock.
It is a cool one out there for St. Patrick's Day festivities.
And Brad, you're tracking even more rain headed our way.
I know, unfortunately, we couldn't luck out with like the 80s that we had last year.
Now, a concept that has long been under construction in downtown Omaha is now open for business. With more bars and restaurants slated to open in the Capital District soon, representatives say this is only the beginning of a changing landscape for downtown Omaha. Concert goers packed the CenturyLink Center for a Kid Rock performance earlier this evening. And St. Patrick's Day parties are still crowding into bars down at the Capital District and in the Old Market. Right now, some sobering new statistics about binge drinking in the U.S. A new government study reveals American adults drink more than 17 billion alcoholic beverages while binge drinking. Roughly 37 million adults binge drink once a week, averaging 7 drinks per binge. The CDC defines binge drinking as consuming 5 or more drinks for men or 4 or more drinks for women in 2 hours. Over half of the total number of binge drinks were consumed by adults over 35. Sunday from noon until 2, Mary Jorgensen and her kids will set up just north of 186th and Highway 370. That's where Scott Hansen lost his life in a Thursday morning crash. All proceeds from the lemonade stand will be going to the Hansen family. New developments out of Miami tonight. 3 bodies have now been recovered from 2 vehicles buried under that rubble of the collapsed pedestrian bridge. The 2 vehicles pulled from the concrete were flattened when the 950-ton bridge came crashing down Thursday, killing 6 people. The vehicles were taken to the medical examiner's office. A total of 8 cars were trapped, and crews are now trying to remove the remaining 6 cars. Remember this traffic alert if you use West Dodge Road this weekend. All westbound lanes are currently closed at 150th Street to make way for the demolition of the bridge there and eventually a new bridge. Again, only westbound traffic is being impacted right now until Monday morning at 6. If you need to head west, you can get off at 144th or 150th and get right back on. Next weekend, eastbound traffic will be impacted as crews finish taking down the bridge. Plus, getting a degree in computer hacking? Yes, it's actually a thing. Why it could come in handy right after this. New York City's famous St. Patrick's Day Parade, the oldest in the nation, made its way down 5th Avenue today. Bagpipe bands could be heard up and down the parade route. This is the 257th running of the parade in NYC. An estimated 150,000 marchers took part in the parade, stretching on for nearly a mile and a half. As Kyle Madure with our exclusive DC Bureau reports, it'll be these students on the front lines of our country's digital defense. Many call it ethical hacking, and PC World points out the military is currently offering many opportunities in IT. Spring, though. Spring.
It's here.
It seems like it's taken forever to get here, and it's finally here.
As long as we're done with the white stuff.
We'll see.
Let's move
Never
on.
say never.
All right, Brad.
You're in Omaha.
All right, don't go anywhere after the break. We'll meet a Bellevue cop with a pretty impressive Irish accent.
Stick around. You're watching 6 News live at 10. Have you seen this video yet? It's pretty amazing. Take a look.
Be safe. Don't drive if you've been drinking. Have a wonderful day and happy St. Pat's.
I love that.
Yes!
That's Officer Jason Melrose again with the Bellevue Police Department. They posted this on their Facebook page earlier this morning.
We're just hoping Ross does his entire newscast in an Irish accent.
I'd love to, but congratulations to Nebraska Wesleyan. Down in Lincoln, they won a national title.
Exciting.
You bet.
All right, Ross, thank you. Brad has an updated look at the forecast when we come back. Tradition dating back to the early 1960s, attracting hundreds of thousands of spectators.
This is the first week I've worked in a long time running an ad of Snow Chance, so that's very, very good. And Josh is sporting quite the tie now.
My aunt
I
sent this
love
in the
that.
mail. It got here just in time. Look at that thing.
I want to know where it was for the other newscast.
Not here.
Okay.
Well, thanks so much for joining us. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Be careful out there tonight.